World AIDS Day takes place on December 1st every year. It's an opportunity for people worldwide to unite in the fight against HIV, to show support for people living with HIV, and to commemorate those who have died from AIDS-related illness. Founded in 1988, World AIDS Day was the first ever global health day. As commemorating this day in Abuja, the stakeholders staged desensitization rally through the streets of FCT, sharing condoms and free HIV tests. Addressing newsmen, they posited that Nigeria though has what it takes not only to take care of people living with the virus, but also has what it takes to produce antiretroviral drugs. They also charged all hands to be on deck at addressing this ugly threat.
We have the capacity, we have the pharmaceutical companies to produce drugs for treating HIV and AIDS, people living with HIV and AIDS in Nigeria. We have the capacity, we have the resources, we have the personnel, we have everything it takes. In 2015, I would like to bring our minds back to it. In 2015, the WHO and the United Nations Joint Program on HIV and AIDS, UNAIDS, they pre-qualified four Nigerian pharmaceutical companies to produce ARV. What is happening is that currently there is no support from government to enable them to produce it and to patronize them.
And AIDS Govt Foundation is doing something very unique in engaging stakeholders to say we want them to keep the promise on HIV and AIDS. We are tired of slogans. We are tired of getting to zero. We are tired of hands up for HIV prevention. We are saying keep your promise. And who are those to keep the promise? First, you and I, you pressmen, you have a role to keep the promise to ensure that challenges in HIV and AIDS are the whole world knows about it. As a doctor, civil society organizations have roles to play. If everybody keeps the promise, by 2030, Nigeria will have to eradicate HIV from the country.
If we are saying that they have 1 point something million people on treatment, fine. But we should also remember, have it at the back of our mind that in some time, everything in the facility we are free. But at the cost of running, they start introducing money. And that alone makes some challenges that some people fall out and some people face the challenges by not accessing the treatment just because of the fees that has been introduced to the facility. So 1 point something million, but we should also remember that there are 2 point something out there that are not on treatment. So what are our fates that those people will come into treatment? Well, we know that the government in question are not holding to their own responsibility.
In 2015, global leaders signed up to the Sustainable Development Goals with the aim to achieve universal health coverage by 2030. The Universal Health Coverage Framework now lies at the center of all health programs. To complement the Global World AIDS Day 2017 campaign, which promotes the theme Right to Health, the World Health Organization is expected to highlight the need for all 36.7 million people living with HIV and those who are vulnerable and affected by the epidemic to reach the goal of universal health coverage.